It's Friday, I have a fucking sweet tooth, and today I'm making a graham cracker crust strawberry cheesecake, and you motherfuckers, you're coming with me. So let's go. Graham cracker crust. You're gonna take the graham crackers and put them in a food processor. If you don't have a food processor, put them in a fucking bag, smash them up, just get it into this powdery substance right here, and you'll be in business. My favorite, butter. You can either melt this in a saucepan on the stove on low heat or stick it in the fucking microwave. I put it in the microwave for 10, 15, 20 seconds and then you get this nice liquidy butter. You're gonna mix it into the graham cracker sand until it becomes a nice, gooey, thick, wet consistency. One thing you're going to need for this project is a spring-form pan. Can you do it without it? Yes, but I would recommend using this. You're going to take butter and you're going to smear it everywhere. This is to ensure there's no stickage of any material on any of the metal. So I'm using this glass container just to form in and to compact the graham cracker crust into the pan. This is to make sure the cheese mixture itself doesn't leak into the bottom, and also so that the graham cracker crust does not crack. Aluminum foil. You're going to take two pieces and make a cross section and put the pan in the middle. We're going to be cooking this cheesecake in a water bath, so the foil is to ensure that no water gets into the pan as it's cooking. So make sure all sides are up and high enough so no water will get inside. $350 degrees, 8 to 10 minutes. Pull the motherfucker out. While that's baking, let's start the mixture. A pound of cream cheese going in. Some white sugar. Depending how sweet you want your cheesecake, just add a little bit. You could always add more later. A little bit of cornstarch, a pinch of salt, 2 whole eggs, plus the yolk of one more. A fat dollop of sour cream. Fuck it, 2 dollops of sour cream. Finger pop that bitch, make sure it's sweet enough. If you need more sugar, add more sugar. Some vanilla extract. Fuck that cheap imitation vanilla, I go real deal. So this is a microplane, also known as a zester. 1 orange, 1 lemon, and get a nice little zest of each inside. So cooking is an art, baking is a science. Big difference. I never made it past the 1st grade, so I know nothing about measurements. I'm going all by eye and taste. But then again, I'm a fucking chef. Screw bakers and their measurements. So I baked this crust for about 10 minutes and then I let it sit for about 20. It's cooled off, it hardened up, and it's gonna hold this cream cheese mixture beautifully. So I got a nice deep hotel pan and I'm going to fill it about halfway with water. Place it inside, stick it in the oven, 350 degrees for about 1 hour. While that's baking for an hour, let's start our strawberry reduction. Cut up all your strawberries to about this size. Get it on the stove top, add some granulated sugar. I squeeze the juice of 1 orange. Pour the water to the top of the strawberries, a little pinch of red wine, crank that heat up, and get it up to a boil. Constantly stir. After they're well cooked, cut the heat, get them in a blender, and puree it up. going to get this back into the pan and through a strainer, getting out all of the seeds. Put the heat back on medium and get ready to bring it back up to a boil. Now we're going to get ready to thicken this and give a nice glazy shine to it. Cornstarch and water. Add the cornstarch and water slowly and bring it up to a boil. You will not see how thick it is until it comes up to a full boil, so add the cornstarch and water slowly. Here we go, 1 hour in. Cut the heat, leave the oven door open, and now you're going to let it cool inside the oven. Let the heat come down gradually. Don't remove the cheesecake until you can actually take it out with your hands from the oven. That's when you know it's been cooled down to the right temperature. Let it sit on a countertop for about 30 to 40 minutes until it becomes room temperature. Then you're going to stick it in the refrigerator and let it sit and be peaceful for at least 2 to 3 hours. Go fucking buy a springform pan, please. Now it's time to put a little makeup on this bitch. This strawberry reduction is looking beautiful. And not only is it looking beautiful, it is fucking tasting beautiful. Some fresh strawberries for the garnish up top. Now to get this reduction to set and harden up, we're going to put it back in the refrigerator for about an hour. So this thing is looking beautiful, and right before we serve it, a little bit of powdered sugar right on top. I don't know shit about baking, so if I can do this, you can do this. And now, for my best customer who's been waiting hours. She fucking inhaled that. She must have loved it. It was delicious. Take my word on it. Happy New Year. I hope 2017 is the best year of your lives.